Yo, what's poppin', people? Hey, happy Saturday, man. Yo, you know what? I think it's gonna be a good day for us. I usually do pretty good on Saturday and Sunday. Like I told y'all before, build your bankroll up for the weekend and go from there, man. Like I think we could have a good day though. Like everybody that subscribed, everybody that's jumped in here, I think we're gonna have a good day. Make sure y'all hit that like button and subscribe, man. I'm telling y'all, like I'm giving y'all at least two gems every day, so you might as well just give it to her. But but we're gonna start it off right. We're gonna get it fast. I know a lot of y'all just woke up. A lot of y'all are probably at different times when you're not even awake. But we finna get this right now. We finna definitely get this right now. Like, there's no reason, truthfully, not to get this right. But I'm gonna go ahead and, and also let your friends know, man. Y'all know I'm giving y'all good advice. Games go like they gonna game is not guessing. It's like letting you know what should happen. And when you let you know what should happen, that's all you need to know. Like you can't control what happens. None of us can control that. Just bet responsibly. As everybody get money and go from there, bro. Like it's not that. It's really not that hard. It's not that hard. We got this. We could do this, and we're gonna keep doing it. You know what I'm saying? So I got y'all. We're gonna go ahead and get this started right now. We're gonna start off with some prize picks though. You know what I'm saying? So let's go ahead and get this right. So I'm gonna start off today because I know Saturday tonight is gonna be MLB. It's gonna be some early hockey, which is amazing. And then we'll have some NBA, college football, and every now and then, man, if you see soccer, go and just check them out, bro. Like stuff like tackles. Like look at this, like tackles, bro. Some of these guys, this is what they do. Saturday morning, 9:30. It's not even 9:30 yet. That's what I'm saying. Saturday morning, 9:30. Take this. Go take this. Two tackles. He averages over two tackle. Come on. So you just do it. Just throw it in there. It's not gonna hurt you. You know what I'm saying? We just trying to enjoy it. You see this? That's at 10 a.m. Saturday, 26th. Go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do it, bro. I'm telling y'all. Like a lot of times, I build my bankrolls up during the day by doing stuff like this. Like you just go check it out. You see what? Okay, and on top of that, they're playing Aston Villa. Man, that's gonna be a good game anyway. So I'll keep those two up there. And normally, what you could do if you want to just build some bankroll, like I got that credit up there, I could just throw that whole 20 on there just to set my money up for the day because it's an early game. So I can go ahead and set my money up for the day. I know a lot of y'all big betters. I was like that too. Like I told y'all before, like y'all could see mines. I was the same way y'all were. It was no different. You know what I'm saying? But I had to dial it down, because I was getting like, I was out there. I was doing it. You know what I'm saying? But, when you're trying to do this like full time, man, you have to start being responsible and paying attention to what you're doing and not just throwing stuff out there. You look for the best things that can happen. Like, so what I'm going to do for y'all real quick, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do that. And then I'm gonna see. Let's see what we get today. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna take that soccer one, and we're gonna throw 10 on it and see what happens. All right. It's what 9:30 a.m., 10 a.m., 9:30 a.m. You know what I'm saying? By the time college or at least baseball or hockey at 1 o'clock starts, we'll be good to go. This will be good for us. You know what I'm saying? You're building your bankroll for the day, and that's what we're trying to do. You could even try that if you want to, like just to throw you a bonus on that. But I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna go ahead and take that. You know what? I'm gonna do that just so I'm not even worry about it. Well, I don't even put that apart or anything. That's what I'm gonna do. But I'm gonna keep two of them. I'm gonna keep Anthony, and then I'm gonna take probably take this one off. So I'll reuse it, take that off, and I'll keep that as my baseline real quick. And then what I'll do is I'll go look at some college football real quick. Cam Ward tonight will be good, but I'll use that in another parlay. So look, just remember Cam Ward. I've been watching this guy play, man, and I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't believing in him at first, but just because it's Miami and I'm looking at who they playing, but they finna play FSU, one of their rivals, really. They finna try to destroy them, and Cam Ward finna try to destroy them. I'm telling you right now. So be prepared for that. That's gonna be an amazing game for him. That's gonna be one of those games for him that he just goes off. So that's why you're probably not even going to see certain lines on him, like especially for something like this. You're not going to see any lines on him because they know he's going to go off. So, let's go ahead and look at some rushing yards. This is who I had Jonah Coleman because I like to go some of the early games. Early, like if I'm gonna set an early game lineup, I'm gonna go with all the early teams. That way, if I do, I could just keep building my bankroll to the day. But sometimes I don't even do it. Like I'll be working. I got multiple jobs, so I'll be working, bartending, watching the game. If y'all ever in Tampa, stop by. Stop by the Paddy Wagons, do Tampa, and we could talk about some sports. We could talk sports. You know what I'm saying? And we could do that. But look, this is the only time Jackson Dart had bad games though. LSU, who has a good defense, Kentucky, who has a good defense, South Carolina actually has a good defense too. Georgia Southern and Wake Forest. I think he can get 28.5 on Oklahoma. I think this is actually going to be a high scoring game. I don't see why not. Be real with you. So I was thinking about just taking it anyway. Plus, I sometimes like Jackson Dart. Like sometimes he grows on me. It's just sometimes he gets like, I'm like, what are you doing, bro? I'm kind of looking like, what are you doing? So sometimes I'm just like, nah, I'm gonna pass on him today. But there's some decent early games to watch. Like I said, this is probably gonna be a high scoring game. But he also could throw all on them today. You know what I'm saying? So look, he can throw. That's why I always look for, especially like with NFL passing and rushing yards. It's always work out for you when it comes to that passing and rushing yard right now. Jackson Dart, look, he crushes it. He crushes it. And Wildcats, like I said, Kentucky Wildcats got a good defense, so that makes sense. So I am going to take that. I'm actually going to take that and add that to this because I'm trusting in this right here for the morning. And then I'll look for another one to do. Nope. Like I said, this is gonna be a high scoring game. I know it is. Like I got this in one of my parlays for Hard Rock. I just don't think it's gonna be hard for him to do that. I think OSU, like he's what hurts Ohio State to me. To be real with you, he's what hurt. Do I think they can destroy Nebraska? Yeah, but Nebraska is kind of a sleeper team. Like they can mess around and beat them. Like I don't know, man. Like it might actually be a decent game. So I don't know if I even want to mess with it because it could go either way. Like this is not a bad run. Like Justice Ellison, and Justice Ellison is actually a good running back. Like he's a smart running back. He doesn't get he should run more. You know how these teams are. Indiana University and Washington, they're trying to make this out to be a better game than what it is. It's going to be watched. It's going to be hyped. It's already been hyped. Like Nick Saban was already talking about it with Pat McAfee yesterday. So they're already setting up for that to be like that. But I don't know. I kind of don't want to mess with it. I think it's going to be an okay game, but it's not my style of game. I'll probably do this right here, though. I got this one wrote down. Indiana University to Washington, like I said, that's the same game. It's probably going to be a high score game. It's a hype game. Will he get 48.5 rushing yards? Yes. He did it on Maryland, Northwestern, and Nebraska. And that's what I was telling you earlier, Nebraska. Like, I could see Ohio State having a good run on Nebraska because if they did this to them with the running backs they got, I know they can do it. Like, this guy's good, but he's not the other running back. You know what I'm saying? So, I thought I might take that, but I could do that too. Like, Dante. Like, I've watched Nebraska play a couple times, but OSU's defense is actually kind of good. So, like, I'm not a big unders person, but if you told me I had to take an under on a running back for it to be this one, but you know how it is when it comes to like yards like that, man. Somebody can slip up and get that with one run. So that's why you can't go take unders on stuff like that. And I see people do that. I'm like, why would you even take that chance? Like he get one accidentally break tackle and he's gonna get that. So why even take it? Like I know like it's in your head to take it, but why even do that? See, here's the other running back, like for Ohio State. Like I told you, they're probably going to run on them. They're probably going to run all over them. So I see him getting that. So Jackson Dart, OSU Trayvon Henderson, and I'll probably leave that with that and I'll probably do 10 on that for 100 because I like that. And then I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next one. I'm going to clear this out. So I know a lot of y'all came from NBA because I know a lot about NBA. NBA was okay last night. A couple of the games were horrible. But this is what I'm doing. Like Michael Porter Jr. right now, like I think so. If you've been watching any of the NBA right now, they've always shot threes, right? Did anybody noticing that these guys are really shooting threes now? Like really, and they're hitting them. Like big guys, little guys. Like the Golden State Warriors are talking about. They're talking about your boy shooting threes. And then Buddy Hills just went off. Like, It's going to be crazy this year. I think it's going to be a lot more high scoring games, a lot more overs this year. It's going to be hard to find unders in games. Like, it's going to be some overs. Like, blocks and steals. Like, on Miami, can he get a couple steals on Miami? Yeah, but I'm not taking that chance. This is my man right here. He plays defense, and Orlando will slip up and lose the ball every now and then. You know, it's going to happen. I think Paolo will get that, but I'm not messing with it. You know what I'm saying? For all I know, it could be a crazy game, and I'll pass on it. Paolo might get in there and not be in choke or something. I don't know. But I did want to take this D-Wade against Washington because Poole is going to turn the ball over because that's what he does. You know, Kyle Kuzma might even turn one over there with like Dean Wade be balling. So I like to take stuff like this because you got multiple, you got a whole game, and a lot of time like one little turnover can get you this. So, and that's why I always tell people to take rebounds and assists. Rebounds and assists is always good. Rebounds and assists is always amazing. So Aaron Gordon, is he gonna try to do it on the Clippers? The Clippers got some, bro. I can see it. Derrick Jones is gonna be a rebounder, and then you got Zubac. But Aaron Gordon, though, man, I think Aaron Gordon has grown so far since he got to Orlando, and I just think he knows his role now. OKC beat them, and I think he's gonna come correct this game, and they still ain't got Kawhi, so I'm gonna take that because I think he can do it. I think he's gonna get that PT out there. And this guy right here, if you want to take something, I'm gonna take his fantasy. He missed it by 2 points, I think, the other day, but I think I'm gonna take his fantasy. I think that's going to be a better game than what people think. But I think towards the end, they probably will blow him out, be real with you. And right here, so I told you about Orlando. Orlando defense is good. They slower than this actually was end up being a kind of a blowout in the fourth quarter. But against Charlotte, he's going to get a lot of PT in Charlotte. And I told you, Charlotte is a sleeper team this year. But I think he can get a rebound and assist here and there. But I want his 3-pointers if they got that. And because I think, where's he at? Franz Wagner for 2 threes, take it. This is another one you want to take. If you see that, you take it. Paulo killed me last night on a couple parlays because I thought he would at least, he shot 2, maybe 3 threes, I think. He hit 1, obviously. But I don't get it. The first game, he went 4 for 7, 4 for 8. And then, you come in, you barely even shoot him last night. I'm what are you doing, bro? Be consistent. Just be consistent, bro. You want to be great, just be consistent. These guys, these young guys, I played a good game against Miami, so I'm going to slow down a little bit. Bro, just be consistent, bro. That's what most people just want you to do. But that's a good 4 right there. You figure blocks and steals, rebounds and assists, 2 threes against Memphis. Jalen Williams, 2 threes because he's going to shoot them. He think his 3-point shot is amazing right now. I could tell when I was watching him the other day. Look, he think his 3-point shot is amazing. And then, they up Jaylen Brown's because he's firing all cylinders right now. But if I'm going to take anything from Jaylen Brown, I'm taking his rebounds and assists, his steals or something like that, bro, because Jaylen Brown right now is a maniac, bro. He's so mad he got snubbed. He's so mad he got snubbed out of that. And that's only out of the USA, the Olympic team. But no, they blew them out, which is amazing that the Knicks blew them Indiana out last night because they had no chance against Boston. And then the Wizards stayed with them, like I said they were going to do. I didn't think it was going to be like that, but they stayed with them. But if you want to take anything from Jaylen Brown, take that. If you want to take anything from Derrick White, take that. I think this game will be just like the other one. I think Detroit's going to play him hard. I don't think it's going to be a blowout. And even when it was a blowout, look, he still had 31 PRA. Derrick White is a grinder, and that's just what he do. And then this guy right here, he's firing threes too. I'm telling you, man, this is a crazy year already. It's kind of like the NFL where all these underdogs happen. So it's but where's he at? I wish they had. This is the only thing that sucks. They don't put fantasy on here because it's so early. I wish they had it on here because I'll definitely do it. Suggs, he's gonna eat that up. If you want to take something, there's another one to take. Suggs, I can write most of these down and come back to y'all tomorrow and tell y'all which ones are probably gonna be definitely hit. Marcus Smart against Orlando, he's gonna get more than 10. I'm telling you right now. Watch. There's certain, it's weird, but it's certain, Marcus Smart is a tough dude. Like Jalen Suggs is a tough dude. Cole Anthony's a tough dude. That's who's going to be around him. He's not going to be on Franz. Those two guys are going to be around him. So he's going to be, but he's smarter than them. That's the problem. Like, and that's what people don't understand. Like, court IQ when you play with some of these players is such a big deal, and I don't think people pay attention to that enough. Like, you have to pay attention to that court appearance, man. Like, let me see, Charlotte. I really want to take this right here, and I am. That's my boy Jokic. And then we're gonna do one more because I want to do 5 on this one. That's nothing. You know, it's not gonna be nothing for this. You know what I'm saying? So I'll look for something simple. What's turnovers? Who's on turnovers? It's too many for everybody. Like, he'll turn it over, but see, he'll turn it over but I just don't see. I still want to do that Dean Wade, but I don't think I'm gonna mess with it. But Lau, he's doing good, but block shots. I can see Tatum getting that block shot. I can see Bridges getting a block shot. I don't see nobody else really getting a block shot. Maybe Zubac, but 2, can't mess with 2. Like, why would you even want to mess with it? Like, that's a sweat. You're sweating the whole time if you're trying to do that. Derek White, if you're going to get a block shot, you look for Derek White. Derek White is obviously not going to be on there because he actually gets his block shot. And that's how they get you. Assists, Michael Porter Jr., he'll get 2 assists, but it's amazing that he's basically a small forward, like shooting guard, but he never gets assists, which is so weird, bro. Like, you telling me you don't pass the ball at all? At least Clay got some every now and then. And this dude just needs 6.5, and that's his goblin. I could throw that on there and be good right there, and be good if I wanted to. Just throw 5 on that and take that little less right there. Yes, I get 5. I still get my money back, but yeah, I could take that. It doesn't even hurt. 6.5, yeah. That, yes. I'll take that. See, it's that easy. All right, so we got Desmond Bain, Aaron Gordon, Franz Wagner, Jalen Williams for 2 threes, Jokic 14.5. Y'all know he's gonna get that on them. And then Jokic, that's funny. Jovic and Jokic 6.5. He's gonna kill that. What was his? See, he'll probably get that too though. I could have just took that and been done with it, to be real with you. But you know what? We'll make it simple for you. We know we can hit this. This will be cakewalk right here. So we'll clear that out. And then if y'all want to do hockey, I'll do a hockey one. And like I said, what you can probably do is take 1 or 2 from each lineup if you want and go from there, man. Like, just take 2 from here, 2 for here, 2 for here, or 3 for here. Because remember, you still got baseball. We still got NHL. You know what I'm saying? You still got football for tomorrow. You know, if you're patient, you could do that. And like I said, I showed you soccer earlier. Like, soccer is big time. And then you got NBA later on today. The 5 o'clock game is a 5 o'clock game. College starts at 12. And I know, like, if anybody's like me, you know, you want to do some early game stuff and you want to move from there. Like, the parlay I'm probably going to do is going to be amazing. But I'm going to go ahead and throw a couple hockey ones on here for you. This is one of my favorite guys ever right here, Tage. He's a beast, man. I have him on my fantasy hockey team, and I love him. But 3.5 shots on goal when he hasn't even hit 4 this year, like, it's kind of a lot. And what they're trying to do, they're trying to get you to just take that under, and then he's going to mess around and go over in this game, and I'm just not doing that. I'm not messing with that. It's just too close. So, you know what I'm saying? I look at the rest. Like, I like that. If you're talking about Tage going to shoot like that, Dylan is probably going to do the same thing. Dylan only had 1 game. He didn't. So, I could see him hitting his more than anything. But I would actually put Tage to score, but they don't have goals up here. If they had goals on here already, I would definitely put Tage to score. So what I'm probably going to do is I'll do another shot on goal, Erickson. So I'll do Erickson and Dylan for you. And then I'll look at MLB real quick for the game tonight. And I'm going to tell you what I like. Who's pitching? Yamamata and Rodon. Rodon's going to have a good pitching game, but I don't want to mess with the pitching. I just want to see pitching so I can know how many innings they're going to go before hitting. So if I was going to do something for tonight, I'm probably going to do something like, man, Rodon's pitching against him. Probably going to do something like Betts. I think bets, but I want to do, if I do anything for bets, I want to do bets fantasy. And they don't even have his fantasy on it, right? They don't. They didn't put it. See, they know. In strikeouts, this is what Rodon's done, 5. And this is what Yamada did that last game against the Mets. Like he can be a good pitcher if he's doing his thing, but like sometimes when you're sleeping, you can do pitcher combo probably. And if when they bring that up, do pitching combo, or you can do pitching outs. 14.5 depends on how the Yankees are hitting them. But if the Yankees come out and hit him, they're gonna pull him. You see what happens last night where Friday got that first home run knocked on him and a base hit. He was out. They was like, you gotta go. He will give up some walks. Rodon is not giving up any walks, which is why they made that a demon, because he's not giving up any walks. If you are doing a parlay on Hard Rock or any like other MGM bets or anything like that, you probably what you want to do is take his walks and take his under on walks. He's not walking anybody. I'm telling you right now, he's not walking anybody. And then I'm thinking about doing one of these, to be real with you. One of these guys are going to hit a home run tonight. Stanton already did it. I think Stanton can do it again, but I think it might be Ohtani. I think it might be Ohtani tonight. I really do. I think I'm going to call it. Could we? I'm going to save it. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to leave baseball alone until they get some more stuff on the board. Because what I'll probably end up doing is I'll do Mookie Betts' fantasy, and then probably do like Judge's fantasy. That's probably what I would do. Because at least they try to walk them and get it. But I think I'll do those two. And then I'm going to go to college, go to receiving, and go to Ryan Williams. They're playing Missouri today. Alabama is. So Ryan Williams would be a good pickup, I think, today. There he goes. Like, I think they're going to really do some throwing today. And he only had one bad game. So I see this right here. And then if you want to take rushing, get Jalen Milroe. I think Jalen Milroe is going to get back into his rushing game today, too. I wonder how many rushing. If they got it over like 40, 30, or 40, that's too much. See, that's too much. That's too much. Missouri don't have the defense like Tennessee, nor do they have a defense like Vanderbilt don't have a defense. We just sucked against them. South Carolina actually have a defense. Bulldogs actually have a defense too, but he broke on them. I just think they got to get the running game going, man. Like, this is not going to do it. Being an Alabama fan, it frustrates me because I know what kind of running game they got, and that bothers me so much to see that. So the reason I even look at Prize Pick, because I did my research, but I want to see what lines Prize Pick have for them, for the ones they have, because the research I did is based on like who they're playing and if the defenses are good. But sometimes like their averages and stuff, like I just want to see if they take off anything like UVA. Oh man, that's gonna be hard right there. I could see that happening on UVA. They'll give up rushing yards. They'll give up rushing yards real quick. That's not bad right there. I think I said that earlier, Trayvon Henderson. And then, yeah, I can see that too. I think that both of those games are going to be crazy. So what I might do is I might roll with these three, to tell you the truth. Either that or put that Jackson Dart one I was talking about earlier on there. Or do rushing and receiving touchdowns for, yeah. Oh, they got that on there for them. Come on, man. Why y'all doing me like that? I hate when they do that, man. Like, you just can't leave it alone. Trayvon, I can see that happening. All right, we're going to leave it at that. We're going to leave it at Ron Williams, Joe Erickson, Dylan Cousin, and then if you want to, you can do the soccer I had for earlier, where I told you to do the tackles, and do Amadou, and then go to, where's he at? You can go right here and do those two on there and see what you think. Dylan, Joel, Ryan, Hunter, and Anthony. And then what we're going to do is go over to FanDuel real quick, get my FanDuel lineup done. And go to advanced. I already started this because that's the research I did already. Russell Westbrook, Franz Wagner, and Jaylen Brown. And I was telling you guys before that this NBA lineup optimizer, it's free. This one is free. Then you can pay and sign up to get more things done. So you can, you can build the stacking and go a little bit deeper into it. But all I need is just to see what they're thinking about. And this will also help you with Prize Picks Fantasy if they ever decide to bring it up. This would be good for fantasy basketball. Also fantasy football too, but fantasy basketball because you can see what they're thinking they should do better over here than you can with any other. To me, like other than Props.cash, this is what I like to use right here because I could just go do this and see what they're trying to give me. Like I like it. Hurst Levert, he did okay. Yep. Jaylen Brown, Sar, Wembanyama, that first game he was horrible. And I think it was just jitters and it was Dallas. And you know what I'm saying? Once Lively got in there, he kind of they kind of just had him. So he seemed uncomfortable in that first game. Second game was a lot more comfortable, but he seemed very uncomfortable first game. And Gobert, he's probably going to have a lot better game against Toronto because I don't think Jakob Poeltl can stop him. So that'll be the first lineup I do right there. Let me see. I'll do it like this. Let's do it like this. And we'll do that. And what I do, go to upcoming. Show my lineups. Where's my other? Where's my NBA lineups at? All sports. Why does it even do that? That doesn't make any sense. And then I'll do... These are the ones I'm doing. I'm going to do the 40K to first, 10K to first, 10K to first. I like those because it's just simple and they don't have a lot of people in them. 29,000 people versus 100,000 people or something like that I can deal with. So I'll just set the lineup for this one. What we'll do is I put this up here because it told me what Russell Westbrook is one I picked. So we'll do that. Where Russ dog at? Come on, Russ. Where you at? Did it do the all day? Is what that did? That's why. That's a 5 o'clock game. I can't do the 5 o'clock game on there. It's got to be for the 7 o'clock slate. And then I'll do who I had on there. It got me because I had the 7 o'clock slate on there. So I can't even use what I wanted to use now. I got to completely undo my research now. Oh, there we go. And then you know what? Let's optimize. Still put Wembanyama in there. Tobias Harris, he did on Boston, but whatever. Kobe White, I like it. We can roll with that, right? So we'll put that right here. I'll put that up here. So what we'll do, we'll roll with, it'll be Carrington first. I like Carrington though. As long as he plays, that's the only problem. But if he don't play, he's 4,100. I could just put Cole Anthony in, or I could just put Cole Anthony in. I like Cole Anthony against. I like them against Memphis. I think he'll have a good game against Memphis. He's probably gonna get a PT against Memphis. Memphis, it's crazy that they have first rank, but I'm like, come on, man, how? And then we'll do Conley, and I like Conley for the night. I do. Conley's going to do his thing. I could have went Marcus Smart, but I don't want to be too heavy on that game. Then Josh Giddey. Well, they got Josh Giddey. They got him up there. Kobe White. The man with all that hair. All right. Jaylen Brown. Tobias Harris. Alright, I should rather have like Desmond Bain than Tobias Harris, to be real with you. Just tell you the truth. Because Tobias Harris, man, he's just 34.5. What is he sitting at anyway? 6.5K for Tobias Harris? Can I get Desmond Bain for that? Nope. Can't get Grayson Allen either. Man, Grayson Allen would have been good to have. Could go Clay. Could go Clay if I drop something, right? Against Phoenix, I see him doing his thing. But I'm going to go, then I got to go Jalen Williams. DeMar DeRozan had some good games too, man. DeMar DeRozan looks good over there. Like, he looks so good. He looks like he really wants a ring right now. So if he stays healthy, man, they're going to be so dangerous. There's going to be some dangerous teams again in the West, man. Some dangerous teams. Alex Sarr. I want to do Edey against Orlando. That wouldn't be bad. We'll do Sarr. We'll do that. All right, so we got Cole Anthony, Mike Conley, Josh Giddey, Kobe White, Jaylen Brown, Tobias Harris, Jalen Williams, Victor Wembanyama, and Alex Sarr. All right, guys. So that should give me about 311 on FanDuel. So check it out. If you want to change some. I will say my main guys for this would be probably Jaylen Brown, Kobe White, Jalen Williams. And then value-wise, I would say Mike Conley would be good value, be real with you. I think that's real good value. 4,600 for Mike Conley. This is what he did, like 17. Like, you really want to multiply what you're paying for him, which is, I would say, so say if he was 5, I usually multiply like about 4 or 5 if he can get me that. And I think on Toronto, he can do that. Like, 1 extra steal, and he got that. The last game, he had 5 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, and 1 steal. You know what I'm saying? And he played, 20 minutes? So if you get him 5 more minutes, he didn't even take a shot in the first half. But he didn't do that last year, to be real with you. So he did that last year, and that's what I'm saying. It's kind of weird that they even took him out. He only did 20 minutes because last year he was the same way. He didn't really take a shot until the second half because he was feeding everybody. But, hey, guys, thank y'all for being with me. Thank y'all for hanging out one more time. Hey, y'all have a good Saturday, and let's get this money, man. Get this money.